a scary scene late on Sunday night. A pro-Trump sign on the front lawn of his Staten Island home, resident Sam Pirozzolo, was burned to the ground. But just about an hour ago, Sam Pirozzolo, along with artist Scott Lobato, put up a new sign in the same spot, and it is much bigger. We go right now to Sam Pirozzolo and Scott Lobato. Good to see you, gentlemen. Thanks very much for joining us.
Hey, Marie, it's really great to be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
It's great to see you. Actually, I grew up in Bay Ridge, so right there close to Staten Island. And, you know, when I heard it, I really felt sad about that someone would go on someone's private home, the front lawn, and burn your sign to the ground. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, you know, it was 1 o'clock at night. My daughter comes to our bedroom door, and she knocks. She says, you know, Mom, Pops, there's someone ringing the doorbell. I come downstairs, and I can see through the window there's this big orange glow, and I'm like, oh, my God, my sign is on fire. I go outside. You know, there are people who rang the doorbell or in the driveway, and I come around, and sure enough, you know, the sign is on fire. It was a horrible thing. Some coward. So just here's breaking news for you, Maria, is the local newspapers are now reporting that it was arson and that someone deliberately set the fire.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I thought, to be honest with you. But now we know for sure that it is arson. Do we know who did it?
I don't know who did it. All I can say is it was a coward. People, you know, whether they catch him or not is really not important to me. What is important is to reaffirm, I want to thank my good friend Scott Lobato, the artist, reaffirm my First Amendment right to free speech and to support a candidate of my choice without fear of retribution. Wow.
So, Scott Lobato, congratulations. What a tremendous sign you designed and rebuilt there. Tell us about it.
If I can cut in, I like to let people know it's a work of art. It's not a sign. And that actually makes it even harder to understand why they would desecrate it. It's not a sign. It's my expression. It's my freedom of speech expression as an artist. And so, yeah, it's nice. And when people said, what are you going to do? I said, well, I'm going to put up another one, and I'm going to make it bigger. You know, that's what us artists do. So we're real happy. Sam helped out. I had a couple of friends help out from out of town. Local folks helped out. And normally this thing would take me a couple of days to put together and paint and cut out and form it. But we banged it out since 7 o'clock this morning, and we got it up at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, we're looking at it.
And there was a huge crowd.
It's beautiful. Did Donald Trump call you?
Yes, he called us yesterday. He spoke to Sam first, and then he spoke to me.
Sam, what did he say to you?
So, I mean, Marie, that was a really great honor to speak to the next president of the United States, but he called specifically to see how I was doing, how my family was doing. He said it was, you know, he was sorry that such a horrible thing would happen, and he was glad that we were all safe, and he appreciated the support we were showing him. Then when he spoke to Scott, you know, we told him we were putting up another one that's even going to be bigger, and he was, well, that's really great, you know. And toward the end of the conversation, I said, you know, please, Mr. Trump, just one more minute. Let me put my phone on speaker. I want you to say hello to my family. My wife and my children were, hello, Mr. Trump, and he said, hello, you know, folks, and you know, so it was great to have the President of the United States or the next president say to my children, you know, you have a great dad.
So are you afraid?
I've been telling that for a long time.
I mean, you must be scared that they could try it again, and it's much bigger, and God forbid, it could actually impact your home in terms of a fire spreading.
So a friend of mine actually just offered to donate a whole camera set for the property to keep an eye on it. Plus the whole community that is a big fan of this sign and Trump, work of art, sorry, they're going to be watching this every hour. This is something that people are going to be watching every hour.
Yeah.
And why should that stop us? That's not this is why we're in this situation. Why should I stop expressing, you know, or Sam expressing our right, you know, to freedom of speech? And this is the whole thing. We can't take it down. We can't not put it back up.
Right.
Had I cowered into a corner, who knows really what happened? And afraid is really not the right word. So to answer your question, no, I am not afraid. Do I think that maybe some coward in the dark of night will try this again? That's possible, but then I will have the right to put up another one.
Yeah.
There is nothing that is going to stop me from exercising my First Amendment right.
Well, congratulations. Good for you. Beautiful work of art. Thank you so much, Scott Lobato, Sam Pirozzolo. We appreciate it, and we'll be watching the developments. Thank you, gentlemen.
Very much, Maria.
Appreciate it very much.